Most people think dreams are something you see when your eyes are closed. But the real danger in life is not sleeping at night. The real danger is falling asleep while you are awake. It happens slowly. You wake up every morning, follow the same routine, accept the same excuses, and convince yourself that tomorrow will somehow be different. That is not rest. That is surrender. And surrender is the quiet place where dreams go to disappear. Let me ask you something that may make you uncomfortable. When was the last time your dream demanded something from you? Not likes, not approval, not comfort, real effort, real sacrifice, real discipline. If your dream no longer disturbs your comfort, then it is not resting. It is fading. And a fading dream slowly turns into regret. I am speaking to you today, not to excite you for a moment, but to awaken you for a lifetime. Because your future is not waiting for perfect conditions. It is waiting for your decision. And every day you delay that decision, you are quietly choosing a smaller version of yourself. Many students believe that dreams belong only to special people, to those born in the right families, in the right cities, with the right resources. This belief feels safe because it removes responsibility, but it is also dangerous because it steals power from your hands. The truth is simple and uncomfortable. Dreams do not come to the lucky. Dreams come to the disciplined. They come to those who are willing to grow into them. I was born in a small town called Rameswaram. It was not a place of privilege or opportunity. It was a place of simplicity, faith, and strong values. My family did not have wealth, but we had dignity. My father did not give long motivational speeches. He lived a life of integrity. From him, I learned that greatness does not begin with ambition. It begins with character. When your character is strong, your future has a solid foundation. As a young boy, I sold newspapers to support my family. At that time, it did not feel inspirational. It felt necessary. But those early mornings taught me lessons no classroom could teach. Responsibility builds strength silently. Discipline grows when no one is watching. While others were sleeping, I was learning that effort done daily shapes the mind. Do not underestimate the small responsibilities you carry today. They are training you for the weight of tomorrow. Education entered my life not as competition, but as curiosity. I did not chase marks blindly. I chased understanding. Knowledge is not about memorizing answers. It is about learning how to think. When your thinking improves, your future expands. In my journey, I learned that education without values is dangerous, and values without knowledge are incomplete. Both must grow together. Later, when I joined the Indian space program, people saw only the achievements. They did not see the long nights, the repeated failures, the emotional pressure of responsibility. When the SLV-3 mission failed, years of work collapsed in seconds. The nation was watching. Expectations were high. At that moment, failure could have defined identity. But failure is not a verdict. It is feedback. It tells you what to improve, not who you are. A leader once taught me a lesson that stayed with me forever. When failure happens, the leader must take responsibility. When success comes, the leader must give credit. That moment shaped my understanding of leadership. Failure tests humility. Success tests character. Both reveal who you truly are. In my reflections later shared in Turning Points, I realized something deeply important. Life does not change because you wish harder. It changes when your thinking matures. Many young people want a better future without becoming a better person. That gap is where frustration lies. You cannot build a powerful future on weak habits. In Ignited Minds, I spoke often about the energy of youth. Not the energy of noise, but the energy of purpose. A young mind, when aligned with vision and discipline, becomes unstoppable. But the same mind, when distracted by comfort and fear, slowly loses its sharpness. Distraction is not harmless. It steals years silently. You may feel average today. You may feel invisible. You may come from a background that does not impress anyone. But listen carefully. The future does not care where you started. It cares about who you are becoming. Being average is not a life sentence. It is a stage. And stages are meant to be crossed, not lived in forever. Fear of failure is natural. Confusion is natural. Doubt is human. What is not natural is staying stuck forever. Clarity does not arrive before action. It arrives because of action. You move, you learn, you try, you grow. Waiting for confidence before starting is like waiting for sunrise before opening your eyes. In India 2020, I shared a vision of a nation driven by self-reliance, innovation, and ethical strength. But that vision does not begin in government buildings. It begins in classrooms, in small homes, in quiet personal decisions. It begins when a young person chooses discipline over distraction, purpose over pleasure, and growth over comfort. Do not insult your potential by comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. Everyone's journey has a different rhythm. Respect yours, but also demand more from yourself than the world demands from you. That is how inner leadership is built. Let me speak to you directly now. Your background is not holding you back. Your habits are shaping your direction. Your future is not confused. Your priorities are. When you align your daily actions with a long-term vision, confusion slowly dissolves. You do not need motivation every day. Motivation comes and goes. You need commitment. Commitment stays even when feelings change. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect in action. When you respect your future, you show it through your daily choices. Dreams are not meant to entertain you. They are meant to transform you. If your dream does not demand effort, patience, and sacrifice, it is not big enough yet. Dreams test your discipline before they reward your faith. I have met thousands of students who say they want success, but their daily actions say otherwise. They want results without routine. They want confidence without preparation. They want respect without responsibility. Life does not work that way. The future listens carefully to what you do every day, not what you say once in a while. You may feel tired today, but ask yourself honestly, are you tired because you are working towards something meaningful, or are you tired because you are avoiding what you know you must do? There is a big difference between exhaustion from effort and exhaustion from regret. The nation does not need perfect people. It needs responsible people. It needs young minds that think deeply, act ethically, and dream boldly. A strong nation is not built by slogans. It is built by disciplined individuals who choose excellence even when no one is watching. One day, years from now, you will look back at this phase of your life. You will either thank yourself for choosing courage or question yourself for choosing comfort. That choice is not made once. It is made every single day. Wake up your dream by waking up your discipline. Wake up your future by waking up your responsibility. The world already has enough spectators. It needs builders. It needs thinkers. It needs young people who are awake while others are asleep in comfort. Your life is not just about personal success. It is a message. It is a contribution. It is a responsibility. When you grow, you lift others. When you choose excellence, you inspire silently. If these words awaken something inside you, do not keep them to yourself. Share them with someone who needs direction. Stay connected, stay disciplined, and stay committed to becoming your best self. Remember this always. Do not sleep on your dreams. Wake up your future.